Hello, as the autumn and Thanksgiving and Christmas season is coming, most of us will actually start to think about decoration, about gifts, about presents, about changing our home, and actually we need our light and mostly candles. So today I will show you how to make simple, really stylish, nice, do-it-yourself candlestick from nothing, from some piece of wood. And yes, I know that the supermarkets, the mass market is full of plenty of decorations already now. But actually, probably you start to notice that there are items with the soul, and today about how to spend great time creating, because creativity with your hands is really good for your brain, because when you work with your hands, you are actually training and doing having relaxed for your brain and for mind, and great ideas can come, and stress is slowing down, and it's really simple, and yeah, it's fun. And actually, yes, I'm Liga Garkusha, the wife of Ukrainian man, mommy of 4 daughters, and actually interior designer. And today I will show you how I made my last collection, which is right now on an Etsy shop. And you can do it yourself. You can make housewarming presents for your friends, and decoration even for wedding and for some celebration, for your table, for your room, for your whatever. And actually, yes, the most important, the biggest source of inspiration for me, it's nature. And as I'm Baltic Sea girl, I remember long walks around along the beach. And I always, from my childhood, I was surprised about, I like to find pieces of wood and notice how waves, salty water and sun can change it even in a piece of art. All those smooth lines, it was just nothing thrown out, and the great creator, great artist made something special, and it's still the piece of wood, but so, shall we start? So, take a piece of wood, and I don't know, maybe you have nothing, you just have a balcony and you can buy some polish, sandpaper, whatever. I have some equipment in my workshop, so you just have to take all unneeded angles. This is, and it probably will take you a few minutes, up to 10 minutes. So it can be processed, and you just notice there are no right recipe, you just as you feel. I enjoyed that the wood becomes really like wave loved. So the first step number 1 is. The second, you really polish it and make it more smooth for painting and for holding in your hands. And the number 3 is covering it with not just covering paint. Of course you can make some acrylics as well and cover, but you will not see the texture of wood in it, because I love the texture and natural sort of lines of wood. I would leave it, so we use the professional water-based, non-toxic finishing wax. And why it's good, because when the paraffin, they sort of sometimes drips on a candlestick, you just can make the usual table knife and take it off, and the rest you can still clean it, rub in the item, it will become even better and good looking. So when you covered it for the first time, I would suggest you to wait not until it's not wet, but until it's really dry, and it's at least 12 hours, probably much better on the next day. And maybe it's good looking already, and you can put it on your table if you're not going to touch it. If you're going, you like the structure, how sort of smooth it is, you have to take sandpaper, and I have this 180 or 250. It's smooth, and you have to you do polish it all again, and of course some color will be lost, and then you can choose whether to cover it another times to have more deep and sort of real color, or you just leave some kind of shade and you can cover it with finishing. I love water-based natural type of finishing. What I didn't tell you, that you have to make a hole. Of course we have equipment, and I actually asked my husband to do it. I've done it myself as well, but he's much better on that. So the interesting thing is, just when we think of wood, we usually think of sort of more natural colors. Natural, or even black or dark gray, and maybe walnut and whatever. But I would suggest not to be afraid, just to make some experiments, because in this we made this collection with emerald green and Nordic blue, and it's amazing. It's really good looks on wood. So I just suggest you enjoy the decoration process, have some time and enjoy the process. But always remember, when you think of decoration, there are basic things about decoration is just to make some decor, whatever for. The first step is decluttering. There's a special 2 videos about that. I'm talking about the importance. You get rid of all unneeded stuff, because any decoration looks great when there's order around and you can see it. Just like a special group or special decor, not another 113, sort of, not another unneeded piece in the house. So decluttering, then you choose the style, and usually I choose the style for the whole season. Looks like this will be sort of the wood, natural, deep color style for this year. I have this moon somehow. And the good thing is that you group all kinds of decor, candles and candlesticks and tea holders and plants, and you just group them together. Not place one all around the home, but make some groups. And the first thing is, they are really good looking, they really look like a decor, and it's much easier to take care of them. So I suggest you enjoy this season, enjoy the process of creativity. I will be very happy if you look in our Etsy shop. There are really nice things like this shelf and this whole collection of candle holders. And subscribe and continue liking me, because it's really helping me to grow my channel. I'm really thankful, and let's see another week for another great video. Bye.